what's going on with YouTube earlier. YouTube is tripping, fool. Something's wrong with YouTube. I don't know. They like changed some stuff around. It's weird. Really weird. Can you guys hear me? This thing is weird. Swear, I don't know if it's my phone. I don't know if it's YouTube. YouTube's being weird too. Like they have a new setting for when you go live. It's hella annoying. So, Russa, shut the hell up. I gotta play commercials. That's how I get paid, son. I don't know what it was, bro. It's just weird. Like the intro to even the intro to the YouTube is weird now. Like the intro to going to live, it's hella. They made it hella confusing now. Like they put hella extra shit on there. So like before, I would just put I'm going live, and then put advanced setting, and that's it. Now you gotta put all kinds of other dumb shit. It's like what the hell, man? Just want to make shit more complicated. Like they act like they're trying to fix it, and they making shit more complicated. Then it kept saying that I scheduled a live for later. I said I didn't schedule no goddamn live for later. I had to erase that too. It was giving me a hard time because of that. So it's like whatever. No, I just wiped it down a little bit, but I don't know what the fuck is wrong with it. It's being weird. That glare is kind of gone. Remember, I think it was an orb. Maybe it was a ghost. Maybe my parents visiting me from beyond the grave. Or it was my homeboy. Could have been him. He's beyond the grave, so could have been him. Actually, I have two homies that are beyond the grave. Nah, I didn't know that nigga. Yeah. Money, money, money. One friend, I don't want to say no names, but I have one friend. This just goes to show you that money doesn't necessarily buy you happiness. I had a friend who made hella money. I forget how. He came up on some kind of investment. Some son. Um, a friend of mine, he came up on some money. I don't know, some investments he did. And then, like, not too long after he did that, boom, he died. All that money. At least he left it to his family, but still, didn't even get to enjoy it. Powder, kinda. I remember the name. I know he should let me borrow some. I remember the name of a movie called Powder. I don't remember what it's about. Wasn't it about some guy that had like light skin or something? I remember Debbie Does Dallas, and I'm like, I remember 8th Street Latinas. Some albino alien. 8th Street Latinas. I remember hearing about that movie. I don't remember what it's about though. I do remember kind of like a white looking person, like bald headed, I think. Okay, yeah. I seen Radio. That movie about Cuba Gooding Jr. He played a kid with Down syndrome or something like that. I don't know why I thought of that movie. Why does the black hair make me look more light skinned or something? Radio with Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't remember it that well. I did see it though many years ago. Was it Radio? Kinda. They thought that about a lot of Latino kids, bro. That wasn't just me. That happened to a lot of Latino kids, bro. And that's not even something to laugh at, bro. That fucked a lot of Latinos up, bro. Right, some black kids too. I'm telling you, I'm not the only one that happened to. Sacramento School District just taught me I didn't want to be there when I was there. Actually, Sacramento School District made me appreciate being from the Bay Area. If I could give it some credit. Cause remember, I went to high school out there. I was like, this place kind of sucks. I want to go back home. Freakmont. Which one? The one I went to? Hiram Johnson. Yeah, it was kind of big, huh? Yeah, think about it, bro. Look at where they built it. They built it out in the middle of nowhere, bro. Like when they built that, it probably wasn't nothing out there. You know what I mean? They probably had hella room to build. You know, I remember one thing a girl told me, bro. I ran into this one girl that I knew from she was from the Bay and she lived out there when I was in high school. She lived in Nicaragüense. Uh, she's from the Mission originally. And I remember she told me something that I vaguely remember, and it's weird because I didn't let myself get stuck there. This is gonna trip you out going back to the radio thing. And actually, they don't exist no more, I don't think. I think I might have even pointed them out to you when we were there. But there used to be a sector in the back, way in the back. Remember where Shortcuts, when I took you to the back where I told you that used to be Jaime Escalante's class? I don't know if you remember that. Yeah, I kind of did. I've been inside Fremont before. It kind of does get it's small too. So on the other side, there's a little hallway. I don't know if you remember. There was a little hallway that went to the other side and went out towards the field. So before you hit the field, uh, yeah, right there by where we started the video. So if you really would look at that video, you'll see there's a little extra hallway that goes through the wall, and it goes up to the other side of the yard. So back there, I think now it's like some two-story buildings. But when I was there, those buildings didn't exist, and it was some bungalows. And yeah, that's what made it a dangerous fucking school, bro. Um, there used to be some bungalows, bro, and um, most of those bungalows, bro, were for like special ed kids. Well, it was like the special ed kids for the kids that weren't like with Down syndrome, just the ones that had learning deficiencies. And there used to be an actual class for at the back, way at the back, for the Down syndrome kids. It was way in the back. It was a trip that they had one there, and then a bunch of people I knew were stuck in those bungalows through the whole school year, bro. And I never thought about it, bro. And I remember there were always fuck ups, bro. And the teacher was a straight scumbag that would come to work, always come drunk and shit, bro. She was a scumbag. I think her name was Miss. Fuck, I can't remember her name. Miss something. I met her back in the days. And they tried to put me in those classes, bro. And I refused, bro. I refused. Big time. I refused. Straight up. I told the school, no, you're not putting me back there. And I had forgotten about it. And I remember that Nicaragüense lady that I ran into. She's like, remember how so and so used to be stuck in the bungalows the whole time? And I was like, yeah, I do remember that. I said, man, it's crazy. They tried to put me on fucking special in those classes too, and I refused. And it just took me back to just that same bullshit that the Oakland School District, Sacramento, was doing it too, bro. Yeah, I do remember in elementary some cholo special ed. Yeah. So it wasn't just Oakland, bro. All right, Sam boy. You said when I'm going to SoCal. Shit, I want to go out there, bro. I haven't been out there in a while, but I'm planning to go to Columbia, bro. So most of my money's gonna go on that. Oh, he was slow. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Some of the guys I knew in the bungalows were kind of not. I don't want to say they weren't all there, but they weren't good learners. Not all of them though. Some of them. Some of them. They didn't really need those classes. They could have been fine just taking regular classes. Like my homie, yeah, he probably needed it. I could picture him needing it because he was kind of like it was hard for him to read, bro. It was kind of sad. I used to try to teach. I actually used to try to teach him to read. Can you believe that, fool? I used to make him read sentences to me, bro. Something that the fucking school wasn't even doing, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it was sad, bro. When I think back on it, bro, those motherfuckers set us up for failure, bro. And I don't want to sound like a fucking victim, but I feel that way, bro. I don't know if you feel that way, but I feel that way. But yeah, my homeboy, he didn't even know how to read, bro. He would be like he'd be reading a book and he'd be like, the cat went to the corner. Like literally, he would read like that, bro. I literally used to make him read sentences to me, bro. I swear to God, I'm not even making this up, bro. And I didn't do it to make fun of him, bro. I used to correct him. I used to tell him, bro, just yeah, you're stuck on it, but learn it, bro. Keep reading it over and over again till you get it right, bro. Yeah, I graduated barely, barely, but yeah, I did. And it wasn't that I was stupid. I didn't want to be at that school, bro. I started skipping a lot of school, leaving. Just like there was no tenía ánimo de estar ahí, bro. I don't know. You can probably tell I wasn't happy. I know shortcuts could probably see it. You know what I mean? Because shortcuts went there with me, so you know. The slow chicks. Nah. Well, not slow, but there definitely was one that I used to fuck with that was in one of those classes for a little bit. Yeah. Some girl got fucked in one of those classes, bro. A security guard. Continuation school. Bro, they tried to put me in a continuation school in Sacramento. I said, fuck no. It was called American Legion. I remember that school. It looked like a juvenile hall, like a jail. I swear to God, this white girl, she got fucked by this Chicano dude in one of those classes, bro. They got caught. It was hella funny. I guess the class was empty, and he took her in the class and started boning her, bro. I was like, damn. And supposedly some Chicano teacher got in trouble because he got caught making out with an adult, not with a youngster, with a school worker, bro, in a class too. Telling, bro, that fucking place was corrupt, bro. Nah, my dad was the opposite, bro. My dad didn't want me to go to work. He wanted me to continue my education. My dad was like, nah, you gotta continue it. After that, I did go back to school and I started to work. I started to work after school. Actually, I didn't get my first job till after I graduated. The summer job at McDonald's. Oh no, no, no! I take that back. No, 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 no. Still was in school. It was during the summer. I forgot about that. It was at McDonald's. Never mind. I feel you. Yeah, it was called American Legion. Ghetto ass school, bro. Not even the continuation schools in Oakland were that fucked up. At least you guys had like Street Academy. Those schools were alright. There wasn't no fucking Street Academy in Sacramento. Right now it's the ghost. He's back. Nah, I forgot. I started working at 17. I got a little temp job at oh yeah, Dewey's fucked up. Yeah, for sure. Wasn't was Eminado Zapata Street Academy? Was it a continuation or was it a regular school? I can't remember. It was a small school. That I do remember. Montclair Golf Range. Yeah, I know where Montclair is. You mean the Montclair Hotel? No, it's the Claremont Hotel. Montclair. Oh, you're talking about up there at Montclair Village? I'm telling you, bro. Look, there's no glare nowhere else except right here in front of me. It's the ghost. I better call go. I don't. I don't think it's the. I don't think it's the lamp because that lamp is always on, and I never seen that glare before. Look, the glare's gone. It's. It is 3 a.m. in the morning. Don't they say that it's this is the time for the ghost? Oh, okay, yeah, by Highway 13, by Broadway Terrace. Guess so. Hey, portal. Yeah, portal to my butthole. I was fucking around. Yeah. But a part of me, like, I wish I would have enjoyed high school a little more. It just sucked being there, not knowing nobody, bro. Being new to the city and just not knowing anybody. I mean, some people would have liked that. I don't know. I just felt a little lost. That's all. I was 15 working in a bar, restaurant, bar boy. I worked a lot, but I couldn't serve alcohol to customers. I stuck up on school. You was getting drunk at 15? Goddamn. At the zoo, or at the Oakland Zoo. When you stopped school, fool? You never graduated? I didn't hate school, bro. I just wish I would have fucking known people. I didn't know nobody, so I kind of felt weird. That's all it really was when I think back on it. It was kind of a new, especially like me. I had never, right before I was supposed to graduate, I tried to get my G, but I couldn't focus in class. I was dating the girls that were going there. We're at adult school. Yeah, even my school, even though I wasn't in the town at that time, it was kind of fun now that I think back on it. I guess maybe because I was young. I just wish I knew more people, bro, that I could have had fun with. I was just kind of like a loner there. That's the only thing that sucked. And I did make a few friends, bro, but I don't know, bro. What's up, Javier Mina? What's up, brother? Bronski, let's go. I was a late bloomer, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't start messing with the bras. Lucky 3 set. Which one? The one on Fruitvale? It's actually the one on Fruitvale, right? Yeah, I've been there. Been a minute, though. I was a late bloomer. I didn't start getting laid until like 16, 17. Before that, I was a virgin, straight up. Yeah, sad they killed the owner, or at least one of the owners. But yeah, I've been there. Been a, probably been about a year since I've been there. I'm thinking about the bar to help each problem I still have because working. Yeah, I had a little bit of a speech impediment when I was young, but I lost it by the time I was in high school because I had a speech therapist when I was a little kid, so I I lost it. I probably still have it from time to time, but uh yeah, I had a little bit of a speech impediment when I was little. Time I was in high school, I think it was gone. When I was luckily, I got lucky. My school assigned me a speech therapist, a speech teacher, so I would go to his. It was fun. It was a cool little class, bro. I would go some days, and it was just a class with just a couple kids, and we would just work on little things on how to improve your speech, and that helped me, bro. I have a speech impediment, but I don't think I do that much. Asians, yeah, I seen them. I might still have a little bit of a speech impediment. I'm sure it probably comes and goes because sometimes people have a hard time understanding what I say. Sometimes I may pronounce something, maybe I'm not pronouncing right. I've had that happen a couple times as an adult. I mean, where I say something and they're like, "What did you say?" And I'm like, "I said this," and they finally understand what I said. That's happened to me a couple times. Feel me? You feel me? I say that because motherfuckers in the town were always saying that. You feel me? You feel me? You feel me? I remember in Sacramento, they would always say, what would they say? What up, Ace? They would always say, okay, okay. Everyone would say that out there. I never said it. My niece says it all the time because she's from out there. Know what I mean? Got what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I talk like my real dad. It's a trip. We talk like the same. It's like the movie Popeye. Oh yeah. I had a homie who used to talk just like his dad. He's like a young version of his dad and shit. Back in the days. Own seats. Own mamas. You know what? You know what? Own seats. I remember when I went out to Sacramento, I was what, like 14? 14 when I went out there. I remember I was talking like old school Oakland out there. Oh, you guys speak Spanish? I remember because I would say words and they didn't know what they meant. What I used to say when I was young, I'd be like, I'm trying to think how we used to talk back then. Fuck, I was a little kid. Like I had just some of the Oakland slang from back in the days. Like, oh, that's fresh. That's proper. I would say shit like that. I would say blood too. I didn't know they had Crips and Bloods in Sacramento. People would trip out there. I'd be like, I'm from the Oak Town, because that's back when everyone used to say the Oak Town. Yeah, I still say it from time to time. Especially when I ran into someone from Oakland, I always say, like, what's up, blood? It just comes out naturally. Person. Eh? I'm not loud. Am I really loud? I've heard people tell me I'm loud, but I don't see it. I've had people tell me I'm loud, and in fact, two people used to tell me, like, why are you hella loud? You talk hella loud. Oh, and I used to say words like, man, it's hella live. That's an old school Oakland word. Like, that's hella live. That's hella fresh. I remember that. What was the other words I used to use? Like, oh, I remember in Oakland we used to say, he's clowning you or he's capping on you. That was the old school word. And when I got to SAC, they didn't used to say that. They used to say something else. And they would trip off when I would say that. Like, oh, he clowning on you. And they're like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, he clowning on you. And they didn't know what that meant. Like, seriously, they would say something else. I forget what they would say. Yeah, I would say capping or clowning. Oh, he clowning you. Because I gave you props. So what it do? I don't think no one was really saying what it do yet back then. Maybe they were. So I remember I went out there, what, like late 91, early 92 was when I went to SAC. And I came back like early 95 to the town. Put in the air and didn't smoke. Oh, and I would always say, psych your mind. That was an old school Oakland word. Who remembers that word? I wonder if Rasa Business remembers that. Fools used to say, psych your mind. Yeah, psych too. But some fools used to say "psych your minds." Especially the black dudes, they would always say that. I used to say that too. See, Rasa Business remembers. I remember when I went to psych, I used to say that like "psych your mind," and they would trip off like what? Good, no good fellas. Hey, I'm gonna get the papers. Get the papers. I haven't seen Goodfellas in hella years. I've seen that movie like 1,000 times though. Funny how am I a fucking clown? Am I here to fucking amuse you? You know it's funny because when I went moved to Sac, I think that was around the time that Goodfellas came out. I think probably it could just come out when I moved out there. Will they come out in '92? Because I remember I seen it in Sacramento, bro. But I don't think I seen it in the theaters. I think I seen it when it came out on VHS. Now go home and get your fucking shine box. You fucking midget. It's crazy that Tommy played that Joe Pesci played the dude Tommy because I heard the real life Tommy was actually young. He was a youngster. He was only like in his 20s and he was tall. Supposedly he was like almost six, like 6 foot something. And Joe Pesci's older and kind of chubby and short. Supposedly the real Tommy was a big motherfucker, bro. At least that's what I read. They said the real Tommy was a big ass dude, like a big ass Italian dude, like kind of tall, like 6 foot something and big. And he had like a goatee, the real life dude. I've seen a picture of him before. Look, there's that orb again. That shit is weird. What is that? Yeah, the real Tommy was a psychopath. Tommy Two Guns. There was a time when a lot of people were wearing Scarface shirt. Oh yeah, I remember that. The orb. Don't say that, because in the morning I might not be here. The succubus. You got molded. Remember that? Ooh, you got molded 5 times. Oh yeah, I think I heard about that. I suppose that dude's a psychopath. Say 3 times fast. Hey, but when I can't remember if I was living in Sac or if I was still in Oakland. That I can't remember. But I remember in Sacramento when I was out there. Maybe you guys heard about it. There was a famous incident that happened out there where hella people got killed. Where some Asian dudes took a bunch of people hostage out of Good Guys. Remember that store Good Guys? It was kind of like Circuit City, and they got into a shootout with the police, and a bunch of hostages got killed. The shooters got killed too, except one I think survived. Yeah, I remember that was the big news out there. But I can't remember if I was living there or if I was here still. I might have still been here. But I do remember like passing that Good Guys was closed for a long time, bro. It was closed like for a year almost. And I do remember when we moved up there, we lived not far from it. I remember it was by a mall. That mall don't exist no more. And I remember driving by it, and I remember there was still hella flowers and stuff in front of it, and like gift cards and stuff like that. It was kind of sad. I think the building might still be there. It's something else now. But yeah, that shit was crazy. I'm surprised they kept it open. Like fucking like 10 people died in that shit. The building's still there too to this day. That shit's probably haunted. Actually, I think I told you my mom met them. I told you that story. My mom met them in Alameda. She didn't know who they were. They went into a store where she used to work at, and she said hella people were following them and shit. And and she asked me. She's like, she told me. She's like, there were some dudes in the business I work at. And hella people were like chasing them around. She was like, there were some white dudes named New Kids on the Block or something. I'm like, oh yeah, I know who they are. For Halloween. It might be this light up here, bro. Maybe my phone's just tripping. Yeah. I don't know what it is, bro. My phone is just fucking tweaking, bro. It's weird though because when I put it up here, you don't see it. It's only when I put it right here. When I'm sitting up, I don't see it. La Bruja del 77. Yeah, no, that's weird. I've never seen that before on my phone before. The 71. That is weird, huh? But you see, when I move to a different direction, you don't see it. It's only right here, and that's gone now. It's weird. Probably bad. Don Ramon. Don Ramo. Really? Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Rich. Goocher. There's like, they have new features on there that they're fucking weird. Like, it was a pain in the ass just to start this live because they put like all kinds of new features on there, which like, what the fuck is this? Like, annoying. I'm not even making that up. They just started doing that like a week ago. Before, you would just put "I'm going live," put in the title, and that's it. And now, like, they want you to put all kinds of dumb shit on there. Like, the fuck is this? That's something. I don't know what it is. I think it's all those changes they're making, bro. They've been monitoring us. That ain't nothing new. Those motherfuckers have been monitoring us since the first days of YouTube, bro. Let's keep it real. Remember, YouTube started at the height of all the fucking bullshit that George Bush was doing. People forget that. People act like Donald Trump, but when fucking when George Bush was president, that was when YouTube started, and he was the one putting the Patriot Act and suspending habeas corpus and all that shit. So that's something to think about. Yeah, well, YouTube was different then for sure. It definitely wasn't. I think YouTube then was what Rumble is now. Like people keep talking about Rumble. That's how YouTube was then. Like people would just say whatever they wanted, and there was really no consequences to it. As long as they weren't like outright being racist or messed up. But there's new shit for us. Yeah, it's weird, bro. But yeah, YouTube early on it was crazy. There was like white supremacists on YouTube. There was there was like fucking black supremacists, white supremacists, fucking Holocaust deniers. There was like all kinds of crazy shit on fucking YouTube back then. I remember there used to be this dude. Maybe you guys seen him. Maybe Rich might remember him. Did they show T? I don't remember that. I don't really remember porn. Did they? I don't remember that. If they did, I maybe didn't look it up. I remember them showing like girls dressed like in skimpy stuff, but I don't really remember seeing actual tits and stuff. They probably did. I wouldn't be surprised. I just don't remember seeing it. Naked Brush? Yeah, I don't remember that fool. I might remember seeing like I do kind of remember seeing like girls that were like dressed very skimpy, like showing off their bodies and shit. But I don't really remember them actually being naked though. Like, if I did, I just don't remember. Yeah, back was all extreme. Also, Google Hangouts was the shit was more extreme. Really, I don't remember it. Was it connected to MySpace? I don't remember that either. Yeah, YouTube was a different world back then, bro. When did YouTube start changing? When did it start getting so strict? That was what? This was more recently, right? Or has it been a while already? Because remember, I took a hiatus off YouTube for a couple years. Now, the way I found out about YouTube, my nephew told me about it. He kept telling me about YouTube, but like I seen it and I wasn't too impressed with it. And then like somehow I started watching it again, and I started watching all these political videos and stuff on YT. Probably. Like yeah, I started watching like a lot of those the early political videos, and they kind of caught my attention. Like, oh, these are pretty cool. Because I was more into political stuff then, and I think that's when I started getting more into it. To Google, what year was that? Because I was on when I stopped kind of doing when I stopped kind of doing YouTube, it was like 2012, I want to say, maybe 13, and I stayed off of it for almost 5 years, bro. I didn't come out like 13, I didn't come back till like 2017 or 18, and I would say that when I came back to it, um, it was it was kind of getting strict, but it wasn't that strict yet. When I came back in like 2017, 18, it was starting to get strict, but it wasn't that strict. Door open, slam. What are you talking about? But I think it started when I noticed it got really strict was around kind of around COVID. It's kind of when I noticed it started getting more strict. Really? When Obama that far back, huh? Because like I said, I got back on YouTube in 2000 like 17 or something like that, and or 18, somewhere around there, and it wasn't that strict. It was a little bit. It was a little bit more stricter than for sure when I first started, but it wasn't that strict. I started noticing getting real fucking strict was when around COVID time. Around that time when they started really Xing a lot of things. AOL. Yep. The political shit just got horrible during the Trump era. Man, it already started during the Obama era too. And it just kind of turned me off. I'm like, I'm good. I got better things to do than argue about fucking politics. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Around that time is when I started noticing it getting really super strict. Was around the COVID time. I'm not saying it wasn't strict before that, but I would say probably like 2017, 18 was probably the last of it. The last of it, because I don't remember it being that strict. It was probably the last little vestige of the old YouTube. But yeah, by 2020 on up, it just changed completely. It seems like it got more stricter after COVID. To me, that's just my thoughts. I could be wrong, but that was just my take on it. But yeah, early YouTube, that shit was crazy. Just shows you, just it was a different world back then. It went away. There's just some funny ass videos on YouTube though back in the days. La Ciwanaba, firearm channels. I do remember a lot of firearm channels when I was young. There were definitely a lot of right wing channels too when I was young. That you don't really, they pretty much canceled off there. Rotten.com. I remember hearing about Rotten.com. I remember Live Leak. Remember that? There was Live Leak. There was World Star. Remember that era whenever there was a fight, people would yell, World Star, World Star. Two Chicks one. I never seen it. Don't want to see it either. I remember people talking about it though. Patrice O'Neal, I don't know if you guys remember him. Patrice O'Neal made a funny, like, kind of, I don't want to say a joke, but he's like, girls don't give me the time of day. They're hella strict. You know, they don't want to sleep with me. And they put up a front. And I gotta work hard just to get some females. And these same females will go out and make something like Two chicks in a cup. I said, damn. Nah, I don't want to see that shit. I don't even know if they even have it around anymore. Two chicks in one cup. Trying to catch and cook. They kind of what cleaning process. Two chicks, one cup. I remember those fools. I think there were reaction videos of it. I think I might have seen a couple back in the days. I'm not gonna watch that shit. I'm surprised people don't bring that up more often. That's like been forgotten already. Somebody told me it was Brazilian porn. It was like from Brazil, I think, or something like that. But I remember when Two Girls, One Cup came out. People were talking about that shit. It's like, why would you watch that fucking stupid shit? I had no interest in seeing it. None. I mean, I'm a sick fuck and I've done some sick things, but nothing like that. Would they? Nobody ever emailed it to me or nothing. I just remember fools talking about it. That was a long fucking time ago. Because I remember, that was a long time ago. Because I remember when I heard it, I was working in Marin County. And that was a long fucking time ago. That was like 2000. Uh, when I worked in Marin County, that was like 2005 till about 2007. So that was, yeah, that's all fucking, that's how long ago that was. It was almost 20 years ago. Because, yeah, that was when I used to work out that way. I used to work out in Marin County. I worked out there for like 4 years. And I remember hearing about that two girls in one cup shit around that time. That was saying almost 20 years ago, man. That was a long time ago, I say. Nah, I wasn't really drinking anymore by then. I think I stopped drinking around 2005, 4 or 5 is when I stopped. I didn't like it. But it was close. It was close to around that time. The reason I drank Zimas is because I like the taste. I didn't like the fucking taste of alcohol. That shit tastes like fucking shit. Yeah, I don't remember what happened to Zima. That's the only reason I used to like to drink it because of the taste, and it would get me drunk hella quick. Because if you it didn't taste like alcohol. It tasted like a fucking sparkly water. You drink like 2 or 3 of them, you were gone. Sound like a girl. Well, it does taste like fucking shit. What alcohol have you ever tried that tastes good? Shit tastes fucking garbage. Ugh. I don't like alcohol, bro. That shit ain't good for you anyway, bro. That shit'll fucking kill you quicker than anything else. Yeah, I have. I drank a Old English. I drank a Mickey's back in the days, a St. Ives. I tried all that shit. A Crazy Horse. I tried Cisco before. I tried Night Thunderbird. I tried Mad Dog 2020. What else I tried? I think I tried Paul Mason. No, I never tried. By the time 211s came out, I wasn't really drinking no more. I tried Budweiser. One of the fucking Bisons used to love drinking Budweiser back in the day. Do they still drink that shit? I know in the old days they used to drink that like there was no tomorrow. I don't know. When I was young, all the weed you see today that didn't exist back then. Bud Light. Oh, Bud Light, but never mind. I remember back in the days, it was either you had Bama or you had some good shit. That was it. Bud Light. Oh yeah, I do remember that Russell Business. Yep, they had that little liquor set. They closed that shit, bro. Motherfuckers used to go in there and steal alcohol all the fucking time. I knew some fools that went in there and stole some shit. Motherfuckers be doing beer runs all the time. I remember that though. Oh yeah, Walgreens on Foothill. That shit did have a liquor section. It was to the right side, huh? Right when you came in, it was to the right. I remember that. The Chronic. Yeah, they got motherfuckers were in there probably stealing all the time. The Chronic, yeah, the Chronic was like the best shit you could have back then. Yeah, remember when Purple Kush was hella popular? I want me some Yerple, some purple. Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that though. I remember when you go into restaurants back in the days. I don't do that no more. They used to have armed security guards in the fucking restaurants in Oakland. Some grapes. Yeah, I remember that. Some rope. Give me some rope or some food saying that back in the days. Back in the days, that fucking hella places used to have like armed security guards. I remember that when I was a kid, when I was a youngster in Oakland. You'd go to like a when you go to fucking KFC or McDonald's or they'd have an armed security guard there. Johnny Bags. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get off though. I'm gonna go to sleep. But I just want to tap in for a little bit. I didn't do my live with Jay today like I normally do on Tuesday. I decided to work. What happened? Nah. But yeah, I'm about to get off. Shit, I should have stayed home and rested, but I need some money. But hey, y'all, I'll talk to you later. I gotta get off. All right, y'all, be safe, late.